How many people from your competition are in this field?
Most of them we bury here.
What's the best car for the sales rep?
Lately, a lot of people have been liking those Raptors and the TRX trucks.
Wrong answer. Minivan. You should say minivan.
We started taking on applications that came from people that are not US citizens and then decided to look into legalizing them.
You know, we remodel these homes in these areas so they can come in, live here, and work in the area.
Have you been yelled at yet?
No, I haven't been yelled at, but a couple doors slammed at me. But
How does that feel?
You know what? It's what I'm expecting.
You could be honest, Kyle. It doesn't feel great, right?
No, it doesn't feel great, to be honest.
It's easy to be here. It's easy to show up to work every day.
My reasoning for starting this company is because I wanted to provide an opportunity for my people, my friends, my family.
Today we are in Chicago visiting one of the largest local roofing contractors, actually one of the largest in the nation, 49 on top 100 list. Good morning, brother.
How's it going?
How are you?
Good, man. Welcome to C&N Construction.
Yeah.
My name's Curtis Eschke. I'm the founder of C&N Construction. I started my company in 2015 in a small house in the Chicago suburbs. My reasoning for starting this company is because I wanted to provide an opportunity for my people, my friends, my family, people who needed an opportunity, people who came from the same struggles and beginnings as myself, to give them an opportunity to have a great life. We bought this building 3.5 years ago. It was super run down, it was in violation, so we gutted it, fixed it up, redid the plumbing, redid the electrical, put the walls up, framed it out, got everything.
How many squares do you have here?
It's about 12,000 square feet, the total facility. So Elena is our front desk. She's really the front end of the company.
So how many calls do you guys get here? Do you receive calls here?
Yep, I'm the first point of contact for the calls, and then I route them out to the companies or to our field reps outside.
My name is Elena. I'm the front office manager for C&N Construction. I love my job. I moved here from out of state for this job specifically.
So how many calls do you guys get a day?
Approximately, I'd say between 70 and 80 a day.
So you
The
receive
incoming.
78, you get all of them?
Yes.
So you schedule appointments?
Yes.
Here at C&N, I definitely feel like there's a good culture, especially family oriented here. It's easy to be here. It's easy to show up to work every day. It's easy to come in and give 210% every single day.
You're on the main street. How often do homeowners pay a visit here?
Never.
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 Not even dropping the checks, but do
Once
you
in
get,
a while they
do you
drop
get some jobs from it? Being
Not really. They're actually in the process of building a train station at the end of the street. And once they do, I feel like the traffic on this street would kind of pick up.
My name is Owen Calkins. I'm the VP of Sales here at C&N Construction. My role is to make sure that we are converting leads into deals that we end up building, monitoring our sales force, vamping up our sales force, getting more and more people brought on to the team, expanding into different markets, things of that nature.
Now we're gonna find out real reasons why your office is here. How many people from your competition are in this field?
Most of them we bury here.
This is the first thing I noticed right before you turn to their office. This is like the most beautiful cemetery I've seen in my life. Like the most scenic. I mean, look at these things. This is like historic, right? Al Capone here.
Al Capone's buried right there.
How many jokes do you have in the office about this cemetery?
A lot, a lot.
How many fans of Capone do you have in the office?
Oh man, I mean, everybody knows Al Capone. Fans, I mean, we got a handful, you know.
Al Capone fans?
Al Capone fans.
I mean, there's a good amount of them here at C&N Construction.
What do you think it is? Like, the roofing industry is just known. I know Anton Delmedico and a lot of other guys, they're obsessed with the culture. I mean, why we're obsessed with the bad guys, with the criminals?
Yeah.
Probably the movies, probably the storytelling aspect, you know.
Well, it's the underdog story.
Underdog.
And I think that the underdog story kind of
But it's a bad underdog story because it's kind of.
You know what I really think it is? I think it's the ruthless nature of those guys. It's almost unbelievable what they did and how they did it and how they got away with it. So it sticks in people's minds because they're just like, how
larger than life.
Larger than life. You know, you picture the fat cat with the cigar in his mouth. He's got the hat on. You could picture it right now. This is a dream job, to be perfectly honest. I don't even look at it as a job. The relationships that I have, that's probably the second best thing working here is. Now, the number one thing that I love the most about this job is giving people an opportunity to change their lives. Not just homeowners getting a new roof or their insurance, but I'm talking about bringing on salespeople who've never had an opportunity, who've never been shown how to make it happen.
My creative space. Come on in, guys.
You're matching your wall.
Yeah, it's my power color.
My name is Katie Fatagato, and I've worked for C&N since day one. I've been fortunate enough to work here for going on 9 years now. I do wear a lot of hats. My official title is Executive Operations Manager. So within that title, I do a lot of the hiring here in the company, setting up interviews for different openings from sales to in-office positions.
I also help manage our fleet too.
How many cars do you have in your fleet?
Probably over 50. So right now it's around 56. We do have a corporate account with Enterprise. So we are working on obtaining our own fleet and owning our own cars.
So you rent, what do you mean Enterprise? You rent your cars?
Yeah, we do. We lease them through Enterprise.
Okay.
But we do have
Is it cheaper than owning it?
No, sir. So it's something we're trying to get out of. Obviously, the expense of it is pretty great. Most of our sales reps are in enterprise rentals, but we do have an incentive program for our sales representatives to get into their own vehicle and have ownership. So,
what's the best car for the sales rep?
Lately, a lot of people have been liking those Raptors and the TRX trucks.
Wrong answer. Minivan. You should say minivan.
Being a woman in construction in the year 2024 is a very rewarding thing. And our company is more than 50%. We have minority employees and also over 30% female employees. So we're really proud of that as well.
My name is Kevin Bacco. I'm the Vice President here at C&N Construction. I've been here for about 7 years now. Started off doing sales, graduated into management, became a director of sales, and now the vice president as of about 3 years ago. Focused a lot on growth, different business strategies, stuff like that, making sure that we keep kind of on the right track, right? Staying above the curve, more or less, you know. I think with our industry, it's constantly evolving, it's constantly changing, so we want to make sure that we're on the front side of that, not behind the eight ball, so to speak. Have the growth that we've attained year over year. We're at about a 70% growth year over year as far as revenue and sales. And it's because of the people that we have. Recently this year, we've partnered with a company that did our website, completely revamped it type of deal. On top of that, we partnered with a marketing platform called Spectrum, and they have predictive sales AI integrated with that aspect of it. So it's allowing us to create leads, not just by door knocking, but by doing it through social media, advertising, things of that nature. So that's been a big push for this year. Things I love about this company is the camaraderie, the friendships that we've gained, the teamwork that we have. We believe in treating everybody that works here like family.
My name is Nick Brito. I'm our Chief Operations Officer here at C&N Construction. I've been here for about 8 years now. I oversee our supplementing and production department.
What's your biggest problem in the business right now? In your department, what do you do?
In my department, it's a good question.
Insurance lead times.
And yeah, insurance lead times for sure. I mean, the amount of the length it takes to get paperwork from the insurance company, responses back from insurance companies.
What's the average supplementing time? Like by the time you submit whatever you're trying to get?
So for us to send out to the insurance company, we usually get our paperwork out within 2 weeks. I would say the insurance company unfortunately doesn't respond to us sometimes for a month, sometimes for 2 months. Being here from almost day one, this place has really changed my life. We build roughly anywhere from 60 to 100 jobs every single week. And our number one goal is customer satisfaction. A lot of the times what we'll do is we'll go out on site, we'll get shingles, and we'll go out on site and we'll show the insurance company that these shingles are not repairable. So they'll pay for 200 and something shingles, but when you go out there with a tool, pull up the shingle, you have mat transfer, whatever the case may be, they might not see that on site. So you have to send that to the insurance company. So we started sending it through links. They denied the links. So we created a YouTube page and we started sending them the YouTube links, and then they started accepting it that way as well.
Really? So they accept video from YouTube over links, like that's private kind of?
Yeah. Yep.
I'm Chief Financial Officer. I handle all the accounting and IT.
Love it. So what's your weekly payroll? I want a number.
A weekly payroll? Well, we do weekly payrolls, but we're crossing 200K each week.
Oh, wow. And what's the labor part from it, like for the crews?
Those payrolls sit about 160K. Yeah. We have, 32 crews, I think, right now, and then 4 on the gutter side and our own box trucks.
32 crews.
And each crew probably has 7 to 8 men on the crew, some on the ground, some on the roof. But a majority of them are going through what's known as an immigration process. That's a very lengthy process, but it's
Talk
opportunity.
to me about it.
Yeah, no, I'd love to. It's one of the biggest new pieces here at C&N. When he decided that he wanted to bring on crews, the amount of crews that you need to build a roof were going to be pretty important because we've been doing so many roofs. So when we started that process, we started taking on applications that came from people that are not US citizens, and then decided to look into legalizing them. So the process you go to is actually about 18 months long. We're about a year and just over. We have our first 10 actually that are being submitted this Friday that are going to get their work permit. First they get their work permit, then it follows by their legalization status.
So you take someone completely illegal, put them through the process, but you give them the job, they're on your payroll. How are you not getting in trouble with all of that? It's just working with the government?
Well, you work with, so you work with the Foreign Department of Labor. You have to get an approved application status first. Then you actually have to post the jobs.
Before even work permit?
No, well, most of them, the moment that we had the opportunity, they were allowed to come. When we learned of what people we had applying, obviously some citizens, some not, then we decided to take on, let's see exactly where we're at with this and give the opportunity to everybody. So instead of just keeping it to just US citizens, we thought this would be a great opportunity for C&N to expand its workforce by allowing people that are having such hard times or come from a lot less to have part of what we call the American dream. So then we opened it up, worked with an attorney. We probably have about 140 people out of our 160 crews that'll have to go through the immigration process. Yeah.
How much does it cost? What's the company cost?
Well, when you talk about just the attorney's time, we're already $35,000 in. But when you start adding my time and the staff to just get the paperwork together, to bring in OSHA, to do all of that, it's probably adding another $350,000 process and asset to C&N Construction to have our own crews and do it the way that C&N wants you to do it, not the way the other guys do.
So we're here at one of our company housing homes. We're currently in the process of remodeling it.
C&N Construction, provides this opportunity to its employees to come into these areas. We remodel these homes in these areas so they can come in, live here, and work in the area. That's one of the benefits of working at C&N Construction.
Hi, my name is Nick Martinelli. I'm the Regional Director of Sales Management at C&N Construction. A big part of my job is actually, I handle a lot of the new hire training. So when we do a training class every 3 weeks.
So my understanding that Kyle is the first day on a job. Kyle, did you just sell the first job? Did you get a first job? What's happening here?
So right now, this is just an initial inspection.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you got on it. How did you get it?
By a door knock.
Door knocking.
What did you tell him?
We gave him the classic pitch. Nick was actually our trainer. He was in our training class. He was teaching us how to make a perfect pitch.
So this is your first day?
This is actually my first day out in the field, yeah.
Did you have you been yelled at yet?
No, I haven't been yelled at, but a couple doors slammed in me. But
how does that feel?
You know what? It's what I'm expecting.
You could be honest, Kyle. It doesn't feel great, right?
No, it doesn't feel great, to be honest.
I've actually been with Curtis since 2015. One of the reasons I love working at this company is that they take care of us. They make sure that we get everything that we need.
Why do you have his picture in your office?
Well, the reason I do that is I like to remember that he's always watching me so that I do a good job.
On the
you
course?
know. It's really, that picture was just kind of laying around in the office, and then when they moved me into this office, I didn't have much artwork yet. So that's my piece of artwork right there. I've got the boss on the horse.
You can also say that he's driving a high horse.
Yeah. We really are afforded a life that most people could only imagine of just because we work here and we're part of the team.
Our team is amazing here. I've never seen a group of individuals who care more about one objective or one goal. It's truly inspiring, and you know, I know that they'll be there to support you the same way that they've supported myself.
I literally just started with this company. I'm just going to tell you guys right now that C&N is a fantastic company.
They were having a barbecue out here, and he brought me, you know, over to the barbecue as a new hire and treated me like he's known me for years.
So I'm very proud to announce the winners for this year's Miami trip. It'll be from August 22nd to August 25th. We got a full jam-packed, fun schedule ahead for you guys, so I'm really excited for this one. It'll be one of our best trips ever.
Kind of gives us an internal competition so that we can, one, gather up that brotherhood, but at the same time be in competition with each other so that we can have bragging rights at the end of the year.
It's been nothing but absolute love and family here.
We share camaraderie. Like I said, we're a very tight-knit family, and that's about it.
They've taken care of me and my family. They take everyone under their wing, and they just make sure that everyone does well, and I have enjoyed every minute of it.
So it's a great place to work, and it's a great group of people to work with.
I never had a company quite like this to really take care of me and love me and work with me and build with me.
I love C&N. I love being here, all the incentives they give. It's like a big family.
It's very much different than any other company I've worked for. I appreciate Curtis, Kevin, Owen, and Nick incredible amounts.
The construction roofing business is a crazy industry. It's a constantly evolving market and industry. You've got to stay ahead of the curve. You always have to be working on what you can do better. It's exciting, and there's a lot of opportunity we've gotten here in the construction industry, and we're excited for the future.